Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The single best idea on not a typical September Friday. We're supposed to slide into the weekend. There is no sliding. Paul Sweeney was better than me. He brought it up at least 4 times. Oh, next week, a government shutdown. We barely looked at it, given the news flow and, of course, some of the magic of a September sporting scene. Red Sox and the Tigers, the Yankees, the Blue Jays, all of it. Just very exciting. And, of course, the Ryder Cup on Bloomberg Radio is really exciting for Washington, New York, and Boston. We did look at the equity markets 3 down days in a row. Go to cash. John Stoltzfus says no at OPCO. He has been brilliant about participating in the market in a rational way for long-term investment. Here from OPCO, John Stoltzfus.
You need to distinguish between are you a trader or are you an intermediate to longer term investor? And I think, as you know, I've been in this business since 1983, so I've been through a lot of economic cycles and bull markets and bear markets. And in the process of this, the tone of the market has changed because the private investor today, across generations, is investing for their retirement or investing in retirement, and they want to preserve their standard of living or improve their standard of living going forward. And from a historical basis, past performance being no guarantee of future results, tends to be equities outperform other asset classes for more periods than many people would think who are bearish or skeptics on the market.
It's a different approach to Dow 50,000, to S&P 8,000. Ed Yardeni, as an economist, looks at the economy. John Stoltzfus is a market strategist, looks much more at sectors and markets. The common feature is the buoyancy of the economy, innovation, technologies, like Ed Yardeni would say. And then over to revenue, which John Stoltzfus mentioned today. I watch revenue dynamics as much as I watch the key element, which is profit. We profited from Katy Kaminski joining us today in studio in New York. She is hugely associated with the Charles River in Boston and with the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Katy Kaminski of Alpha Simplex on the trend that's out there.
Trend following as a strategy is meant to be self-correcting in the sense that as trends move against you, your positions naturally reduce. So as you see trends expand, you're expanding positioning. As you see them contracting, you're contracting positioning, right, all using math. Really, when you have sort of a reversal in signal, it's a combination of 2 things. One is sort of the reduction in the signal strength. The other is volatility expansion. So as volatility expands, you also integrate that in how you measure what your position sizing should be. So when you see, that's why you see a lot of quants struggle this year, because when you see those type of shocks, it's hard to measure it.
Inside baseball, that was brilliant from Katy Kaminski. Bottle it. I literally, my first interview when I walked in the door at Bloomberg was about trend following using the Bloomberg terminal as giants of years ago did with Sun Microsystems Spark stations. One of those founders of Katy Kaminski's world was John Henry, who has a baseball team in Boston, an English football team in Liverpool, and I believe he has ownership of some form of the Sidney Crosby franchise in Pittsburgh. Katy Kaminski, wonderful to have her in today from Alpha Simplex. We're on podcasts, we're on Apple, we're on Spotify, on YouTube podcasts. It's single best idea.